Hello again, everybody. As round two, the quarterfinals of the IGL Fall 2020 circuit kind of wind down, we have a late matchup here. It is between Scarlet Scorpions and Quantum. And well, let's look at the tail of the tape, right? So it's this matchup right here. Scarlet Scorpions beat the 6th seed Venus Esports. Quantum beat the 14th seed Aggressive Esports. Here they are. Winner's going to get the matchup between Roadkill Arctic and the Melon Boys. And here are the stats so far. So this line from Vicens came in and played one game. Kind of super sud. Vicens, of course, 3-2-1 champion last season. But yeah, came in and subbed and kind of did a lot of the heavy lifting in the last match. So Scorpions came in 3-3. Have obviously won a playoff game. So here's where they sit. And on the other side for Quantum, came in as a three seed undefeated. So yeah, they're right now up to 7-0. Basically posting what looks to be a 3-1 line. But yeah, not sure what's going on here. I'm hoping that's not necessarily a team quitting, but it probably will be. So some of this is sort of inflated, I would guess. But still, even then, you're going to take what your opponents can give you. But Spangles, Parking, and Finns doing already just a phenomenal job. So yeah, gonna make a run. Gonna make a run at that 10-0 from the three ball squad of all places. So I do kind of like their chances here. I guess I should predict what their average has been. So it looks like they'll probably win in 4 games, 3-1 match series. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. Got to play these games, right? But yeah, that's a lot of goals in 28 games. Which, I mean, it is possible. Whenever I see that huge total, I'm like, did a team quit? But again, regardless, a team 7-0 for a reason. So even if you throw out a game, it's always going to be tough sailing for Quantum. So I am going to message Tate. And we'll see how this goes, right? We got a good server. So yeah, based on everything, based on just kind of like the match lines, I do like Quantum. Um, obviously any team has a chance in the playoffs, but you know, you do kind of have to go with the team that's undefeated. Um, yeah, and for the Scorpions, there's no shame losing, but you know, you want to come out here, make them work for it, make them earn it. Um, so yeah, we'll see exactly how the Scorpions attempt to derail this Quantum team, because they're having a heck of a season. 75% win rate, again, like 4-1 or 4 games, obviously an average. um, which in a way I think, kind of, you kind of want to be, you're kind of a little worried when you see just like a team always going to 5 games. um, and granted, they could have had like a swap and 5 games here and there, and that sort of thing. But like, for Quantum, it's like, as long as they're like not losing that game 3 all the time, it shows that that the team has some resiliency, and it's fought back through some adversity, and like, is in a way like battle tested. um, you know, so like I would say probably just looking at the stats, looking at things like don't sleep on this team. Um, so we will, of course, we need to see what happens, but yeah, and I fully acknowledge that the Gibbs is guessing sometimes inflicts a certain curse. You know, but that's just kind of how it goes. You can't let whatever terrible cast or what they put out there as a prediction dictate everything. Um, so you know, so just waiting on both teams. It's probably going to start just a little bit late, anyways. Um, so I don't have anywhere to be. So I'm not necessarily too worried about it. So yeah. Scorpions are one of 2 known quantities for Best Buds United that are still alive in the Fall Circuit playoffs. The other one is, of course, Vicins in his ones quest. BB United got knocked out. I myself got knocked out of ones. Spree lost, which, man, that must have been an interesting one. Because Spree looked good all season. So yeah, but again, even to get to the quarters, like, I think that still says, think that says, that was a pretty good season. Despite whatever personal troubles I have of getting my teams or myself out of the quarters, but make it to the final 8. But you kind of always want to get in the semis, just because then you're guaranteed 2 more weeks. Whether it's the first place match, which of course you want, or the third place match, which you're still alive for hardware. So. So let's see. Also, while we're killing time, also tonight, I lost the tank in a 1-show match in 5. Tried for a reverse sweep, but Game 5 Ander showed up, so it was something like 9-2 or something ridiculous like that. So yeah. I'm just making sure that there was nothing weird going on. Okay. Actually, I wonder if this the match that feeds into the other half of whoever the winner gets here was the match that Tank had on his docket tonight. I can't remember. Playing a lot of games tonight. I'm gonna make sure. And you know what? Fade to black. I'm going to make sure I messaged rotate that info. Yes, I did. Well, I guess while we're waiting, is there anyone else that that got knocked out? I think I got everyone. But let's, as always, check to make sure. So Ander, United, Spree. Yeah, Scorpions are still alive. Ascends is still alive. And then knocked out in round one were Clangers via forfeit, EQ 2s and their 3s team, Harvest Hooligans, and Loyalty. Alright, what's wrong? Yeah, as I go through everything. Again, this one was kind of a little late coming together, so both teams are going to be a little slow. So I guess while I'm waiting, I might as well do some behind-the-scenes admin work and just sort of pay attention. Spoiler, I'm not going to be paying attention. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure on this. So, pardon me for 1 second.
You're fine.
We're still waiting.
Yeah, sorry, Ender.
I'm just making sure we're still waiting on everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all good. Okay, just wanted to make sure that we were still doing this. Ow! I know this is not very exciting. But one of the things I did want to do is just kind of get everything out of the way, just in case. Just in case we, anything like, oh, excuse me, was going to happen at the last second. So I just wanted to make sure that, we were kind of ready to go. Unfortunately, this is a low. I want to say low budget, but that assumes I'm putting anything into it. I'm going to say even bottom of the barrel. So. So there will be a lot of silence until everyone gets in here. But you know what? In a way, that's okay. Sometimes this is what happens. I guess I would technically say chat entertain me, but I don't think there's anyone in chat. But, it's also kind of hard because this all came together at the last second. So, it is what it is. Bloop. Just trying to kill some time here. Action-packed action, right? Right? Yeah. Again, it is what it is. Okay. Let's say is important. Damn it. Ah. I really want this match to fire. I can do that. I can do that right now. I guess I'm earning channel points so I can make someone miserable for a week at my club. We'll get another viewer. I think Skyflyer is going to join us as as a member of chat. But yeah, just killing time, and at some point I'm gonna pop back down. This is probably going to turn into, I guess, to pull back the curtain a little bit, just a tad on. It's going to start when originally on the original pitch time. Fade to black. Gotta check my Discord. Sorry, we're switching back and forth, but I mean, if I was as smart as I thought I was, I'd just be answering that stuff on my phone, but you know, it's like, I don't know. 10:30 Eastern till I am Central. But, and again, I don't have anywhere to be, so I'm not like completely worried about this. So, like, I guess I'm just content to sit here and chill. If that's where we're at. I mean, I guess really at this point we can just look at stuff. Let me finish whatever it is I'm doing on my phone. So what I am going to do is I'm at least going to do this. Is that going to fix itself? Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. That way I could keep an eye on the stream just in case people pop in. Because I think, well, since we got time to fill, I guess we might as well just like go in and see if Quantum's just put the hurt to people. Which, like, I'm not doubting, you know, that they did, but just based on experiences from last season, where there were, I think it was like 3 times where there were 20 goals scored in a game that was broadcast. Like, it just, you know, I guess press X to doubt. So. Of course, I guess the hilarious thing is that we go through all this and then, like, Tate is messaging me saying, like, hey, you idiot, guess what? You have a typo in your password. That would be hilarious, wouldn't it? Ow. So let's just check this real quick. Yep. All right. That's exactly what just happened, by the way. Okay, so private match. Okay. Ha. Man, hopefully I don't end up in someone else's match. Oh, I didn't realize this was a rematch. Oh, this is going to be good. Scarlet Scorpions did take them to 5. Quantum did win. Yep. Yeah. So. It was week 3. So yeah, it was actually. However, I'm pretty sure I broadcast this. I think, or maybe it was on. Maybe it was on a Communicaster. This was actually, I think. I don't know. This was a really. This looks to have been a really close series. So. But again, I'm gonna still stand by everything. I did predict Quantum in 4 here. It's hard to go against the team that is undefeated. So for the Scorpions, we got Blur, Fox, and Tate. And over on Quantum, Gabrizi, Parking, and Finesse. Oh my God, Fox. Like, I love your card choices, but that, like, highlighter green is just hideous. Parking getting just kind of free reign there. Double commit early from the Scorpions. Fox sends it down. Breezy gets it out. Parking tried to beat Tate. Nice save by Tate. Oh, little miscommunication there from Quantum. Breezy beats Fox, but Tate's there. Tate pushes that to his side. Parking. Finesse off the sidewall. Fox's side. That's a weird sequence. Breezy on net, saved by Tate. Tate already with a savior medal. Blur trying to clear that out. Goes to Parking. Finesse! Redirect! Nice shot there from Finesse. Well placed. Well placed. Yeah. Wow. 5 saves already for Scorpions. So Tate up, looking to center pinch or drop it. Fox just misses high. But there's Blur on the follow-up. Good answer from the Scorpions. Possible Quantum over pursuit there. So 1-1, 3:16 left, game 1. I guess to attempt to get this out of the way, this is a Tier 3 matchup in IGL. It's Division 13. Tier 3 is Champ 1 to Champ 2. It's round 2, the quarterfinals. It is a best of 5. Caprizi looking for the redirect, but I think that was touched by a Scorpion. Fox just kind of lobs it in there. There are 2 defenders there. Blur into the corner, but there's Finesse. Yeah, that was Finesse to get it out. Parking. Nice. Keeps it away from the Scorpions. Gets the ball out of there. Double demo. Parking in Blur. Tate looking to center. It's partially blocked by Blur, but nice rotational demo. Parking has and just free reign of the net. 2-8 left here in game 1. Parking puts Quantum back up. Kind of a double miss there on the back wall. So slight communication issue there too from the Scorpions. Lord gets it round 1, but Finesse is there. Send it right back in. Guess I was off. There's Fox not credited with the save. Finesse pushing it to the side wall. Blur trying to knock it back in. Tate looking to center. Fox not there. Blur was trying to. Not gonna get on Blur. I'm just trying to figure out. It's hard to tell what Blur was doing there based on the camera angle. I scarf the back wall from Tate. Car pushes it to the side. All 3 members from Quantum were there. 2 of them were facing backwards. So it's not like that was dangerous or anything. Breezy looking to put it in. Blur off the sidewall. Tate trying to center. Nice block from Parking. 3 people up, but that's ball in favor of Quantum. Breezy there. Off the corner. 2-goal lead now for Quantum. It's 3-1. Nice pass. Nice touch from Gabrizi. That's not really an error there from Scorpions. That sometimes happens on the face-off. Finesse! Off the sidewall, knocking it down. Caprese picks up 5 points for a low 5. Actually knocks it straight into Blur, so Blur dribbles it into their own net. Just this one kind of getting away from the Scorpions here, kind of late. But I will say also some good play coming out from Quantum. I felt like T should have been there. Just really slow on that. No follow. Quantum definitely also bringing out the physical play. Fox could not block Finesse. That ball's over Blur. Center. Caprese hits the upper 90. Clangers may or may not be dead, but the spirit still lives on. But a nice victory there for Quantum in game 1. 4-1. And I don't know, kind of a close, not close in a way though, because it's late. Just because like that shot differential, it's 12-3. Scorpions are gonna have to figure out like how to solve this Quantum aggressiveness. Like again, slightly different composition on both sides, I believe. Oh my god. Sign me up for RLCS, boys. And I was totally my mouse there. Ah, that makes me so mad. So, wow, what a shot from Finesse. Just no one up to defend that, really. I mean, Tate finally got up there. But Finesse was there. Just what a nice shot. Down from the ceiling. Quantum up early. Ball goes out to Tate. Tate trying to collect it, but beat to it by Parking. Parking sending her around a little too high. Fox clears it back to the left side. Miscommunication from the Scorpions. Can't afford to stack like that. Parking pinching off the wall. That's on net. Nice save from Fox. Finesse was there. Parking looking for bar down. Get some help from the ground to slow it down. But on the nice follow, Parking puts it away. Quantum up 2. 57 seconds here into game 2. Fox is sending in. I don't think Scorpions need to be panicking right now. But these double commits, like, man. Finesse trying to clear it out. Does. Second follow. It's blocked by Blur. Parking around, I believe, Fox. I think Caprese missed off. Finesse. Air dribble. Nice block from Fox. Tate there. Sends it. Just misses near left side. Finesse up. Sends it to Parking. Parking off the side wall. Ball drops down in front. Scorpion defender there first. Breezy sends it out. Nice passing play from Quantum. Breezy looking for a follow. Tate, not a good touch. Kind of some questionable defense there from Scorpions. Ball just comes straight out to Finesse. No one there, really. I mean, the demo did kind of mess things up, but, you know, Finesse puts it away where the open space is. It's 3-0 Quantum. Scorpions are going to have to do a lot of work. Because right now, Quantum's just firing on all cylinders. There was no one back for that. Parking looking for a second follow-up, but doesn't really need it. Gets the extra points for the long goal. That's 4-0 Quantum. Breezy to Finesse. Kind of a double commit there from Quantum. So Blur gets the follow-up attempt here. Tate sends off the side wall. Finesse kind of forced into that with Fox coming. So 2:11 left. Scorpions are going to have to keep Quantum out of the back of the net and figure out how to score 3. That's right now I feel like that's a tall order. It can be done, but nice clear for Finesse off his back wall. There's no one there. Like, Scorpion's just slow on the rotation. Parking slots that into the open net. It's once again 4-goal lead for Quantum. And another one for Finesse, 6-1. So it did kind of look a little close in game 1, but near the end, some actually like really good plays on our Quantum just kind of opened the floodgates. And like it's pretty much been Quantum since then. So, you know, we're looking at like 7 and change. And like the Scorpions just don't look good. Breezy up. Couldn't get the redirect. It's a good effort. Moss will fill the stat sheet, right? Finesse, well, dribbles the whole team. Gets the assist for his effort. I think that's like, has a hat trick, has a playmaker medal. And we're in culture territory right now. I can understand Parking going for that. Like it's like 7-1 and like yeah, it's a dangerous cut, but you know, it's also 7-1. It's like for future just should watch doing that. The ball sent in. Nice save from Gabrizi. Like, we're just kind of going through the motions here in game 2. And wow, the net's open. So Quantum take game 2 definitively. Going to match point. And I mean, I don't know what to I guess the armchair advice is, I guess for Quantum, just be, you know, be careful of the double commits even when up by a lot, just so that you don't develop that habit. Um, and just like kind of continue what you're doing, just pouncing on Scorpion mistakes. Also, Quantum has had like a lot of very good offensive plays. Um, so just kind of, again, just continue to capitalize on that. And yeah, Scorpions, like, I don't know what they're going to be able to do to fix everything. But one, they're right now it looks like they're going to have to score more than one goal in the game, or try and turn this into a rock fight, because it's been Quantum for at least 7 minutes of Rocket League. Which is, I don't know, with the way Quantum has been putting balls in the back of the net, has been something like 15 minutes. And just Finesse just clearing out the defense there. Parking just has an open net. And Fox with an experimental kickoff. And I normally don't like to say this, but with the way Quantum is playing, like, Scorpions have to clean up their act and figure out how to get back in this game. I actually don't think they can, but we'll see. Like, I'm not sure what's going on here, but like, I don't know, if I was a Scorpions, I'd just like stop panicking. Just, if you're gonna go out and get beat. But like, that was some really sloppy play. All right, so Tate gets one back. There's no one back for Quantum. And this is kind of thing I want to caution out Quantum is, don't get sloppy. Last thing you want to do is get sloppy. Because you always want to keep that switch on. Like, in a way, it's on your opponents to try and stop you. Again, just, what is going on out there? So nice save by Parking. Nice save from Gabrizi. Why are you making that touch, Fox? I will say again, it's one thing to get beat by a better team. Like, you're going to run into that at some point. But like, again, in a way, it's just like, go out with some pride. And like, I'm sorry, like, take just turtling. I've seen him on his back boosting a couple times. That's not a good look. So, I rarely do this in the middle of a match, but I'm just going to take care of that. This is just a formality. And I'm not even trying to reverse jinx this. Like, oh, wow. What just happened on Quantum? Okay. We will remake, because I'm assuming this is the server. Obviously we can't make mid-match because, you know, this isn't RLCS. Tate, that's not a good look. Like, I'm sorry. I know it's rough, but like, again, I do want to say it's just like, I've yelled at opponents before. You just go out and give effort, even when you're down. And yeah. So if inexplicably the Scorpions get gifted a life here, we will like break. Because I don't know what's going on with Parking and Gabrizi. Like, it could be their end. But, like, you know, it could also be, it could literally be the server too. So it's always hard to tell. And in a way, like, I mean, we're down to 15 seconds. And I'll go ahead and do it. Alright, well. One more for the road. Nice shot there by Finesse. I mean, really what happened is the Scorpions just gave up. Just frickin' gave up. I will say game 2 was just very clinical from Quantum. This game 3, I mean, if I was the Scorpions, frankly, I'd be embarrassed. Like, you know, I've called out opponents, and I'm going to call out squads in my own organization. I just saw no effort there in Game 3. Like, it sucks getting your butt kicked. But you need to play. You know. And, like, you know. Again, I would probably say the advice for Quantum is watch all the nonsense, because it's very easy to let your guard down, take your foot off the gas. If you could turn that switch on, that's great. I'm only cautioning this because I've seen it happen way too many times. Um, so, like, it's good. It's good to go for highlights and all that. That's fine, but just be really careful about that. Um, again, because I've seen it enough times on this stream, just about bunch of times, is that sometimes when you flick that switch off, sometimes it just doesn't go back on. But like I would basically say like the end of game two is just be careful on that. Again, I understand it and all, but just put sometimes you just keep the pedal to the metal, and you just crush whoever you're playing, and you just keep playing your game. Like, in a way, it's like you make them stop you. So, but as for the bracket, so we're gonna switch right over to the bracket real quick. Quantum's going to go here, and they are going to get the winner of the 10 seed Melon Boys or the 15 seed Roadkill Arctic. And that's again probably something I would caution against. Like, don't take your opponents lightly. Again, Quantum looked really, really good out there when they were playing against a team. Yeah, I mean, I like Quantum's chances, but there's a reason why we play these games, and like, in a way, it would be a shame to stumble in this game here and end up here rather than up here for Quantum. So, keep the eyes on the prize. Yeah. So that's going to go ahead and do it for this one. Hey, according to the lights, Quantum, the number 3 seed, advances over the Scarlet Scorpions. Clean sweep. Like, this is just all window dressing. This was the closest game. Quantum did have some nice plays at the end. I kind of felt like Scorpions, in a way, did have to go for it. So that's not necessarily a knock against the Scorpions in game one. But like, Quantum had some pretty good plays. But like after that, like, this was just very clinical, and we don't talk about this game. Because that was embarrassing. So yeah, Quantum just piling up, filling up the stat sheet, and just needs to be mindful of just the little things, and like, we'll probably see them in the finals, either on Community Caster or on the IGL main channel. So that will go ahead and do it. That's probably going to wrap things up. I don't know where Vicin stands, so that's about the only open result we have. But that's probably going to do it for BBU, so I'm going to have an interesting season review, depending on what Vicin does. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and close out IGL Round 2 playoffs this week. To teams, they're still alive. Good luck in your matches. Everyone else, well, especially a lot of us in BBU, need to just kind of rethink some things. If you went out on your own merit, that's completely fine. Just get good, as we say. Improve on yourselves. And get ready for the off season, and start putting in the time. But that's going to go ahead and do it for tonight. Once again, our match, Quantum getting the sweep over the Scorpions. So everyone, thank you for watching, whether you watched it on the VOD or watched it live. Since the BBU season is pretty much wound down, there will be the return of Wednesday casters screwing around on the channel, which is, again, like Ander broadcasting his terrible play versus on his main channel. But, yeah. But everyone, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.